Hello everybody, and welcome out to another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. My name is Chris here. Today we're taking a look at Concordia Solitaria, an expansion for 1 or 2 players. So this is a way that you can play it solo, or you can even play as a team of 2 against Contrarius. Ooh, Contrarius, second only to Mediocrities. There we go. Okay, so this, obviously, this expansion requires the base game. It says 1 to 2 players, 60 minutes. 60 minutes, that'd be interesting. It must be pretty quick. I mean, especially against solo. Authors Mac Gertz and Frank Lemprecht. So, there you go. It's going to have 72 cards, 4 dice, standard, expert, and veteran difficulties. I like that. That's cool. So, the box here, by the way, is much smaller than the regular Concordia box. I honestly think it is about half as long, half as wide, and maybe about half as thick. So, let's look in here. Concordia, okay, so cooperative team play rulebook, and then the Solitaire rulebook. So that's interesting. I know that in the Concordia Venus expansion, you could play as up to 3 teams of 2 each. So you can either play as a cooperative team of 2, or you can play it said, even just 2 people against a virtual 3rd player, so that you just have a little more competition in your 2-player games. So you play 1 card at a turn until your usual conditions for ending the game. Yada, yada, yada. You determine how well you compare to Contrarius. Cool. The Solitaria team play is based in essence of the rules of Concordia Venus and the Solitaria solo play. There you go. So yeah, same. If you've played the not co-op but the team version in Concordia Venus, it's going to be a very similar system. Uses 4 dice: the Architect die, the Tribune Colonist die, the Mercator die, and the Senator or Council die. And it's going to have different cards that's going to run it. And so it's okay, so it's going to have these personality cards. This is kind of the AI that drives the other player. You'll see that it has cards that represent the same types of actions that you would normally do, but in order to to determine stuff, it's going to use the dice, it looks like. So, specialists, yada yada. Ooh, double choice cards. Interesting. Action. You choose one of the personalities on the card and carry out their action. Then your partner chooses the other personality and carries out their action. Interesting. So there's a little team play type things going on there. Very cool. So that's the cooperative one. And then here's the solitaire play. Component listing. As you can see, it's really just the deck of cards and the 4 dice. So this is how the solo play works. It's going to have a similar setup, but it looks like you maybe use fewer cards in the solo version of the game. It's just going to be you versus an opponent, and it looks like you use all of your opponent's regular, all their pieces and stuff. They actually build out onto the board and everything. So this is going to be playing actively against you. So same type of thing. It's showing all the different cards. Where does Contrarius build? And there's probably like a little, order of operations to kind of help facilitate where he's going to go. So whoever takes the last person a card from the display for end of the game. Okay, still gets to 7 points. Very cool. So it's got a little scoring. It's got a campaign based on a sequence of multiple games. Okay, so you can change the different difficulties. And then this is ways that you can use it with the different expansions. Concordia Salsa, Fish Market of Bellerica expansion, Concordia Gallia, Egyptus, and then variant difficulties. Or using Contrarius as a 3rd player in a competitive 2-player game. So there you go. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of different ways to use the stuff in this box. Here's the different dice. They're wooden dice, and they are etched. So these represent the different types of places that they could build to. This represents, I don't remember what that one was. That's the Architect die, so maybe that depends what type of thing they're going to build or whatever. Here is the Mercator die, so how are they going to affect the market? And then, of course, the Colonist or the Tribune, the 2 different types of pieces that they can move, also having numbers on them. That's interesting. Not sure, obviously, what all that means, but we'll figure that out when we take a closer look. Right here, however, let's just get this. Let's get this open, and let's look at some of those cards, even though I'm guessing that you saw pretty much what the cards are going to look like in the rule book. But, hey, it's worth opening up the cards. They look like they feel very similar to the cards that come in Concordia. They look the same on the back. That's a really nice look, but it says Solitaria on the back, and so you can see kind of what their actions are going to be. Architect takes cards from the row, just like normal. Senator, purchase up to 2 cards into your hand. Tribune. These all use the word "you," but I'm not sure if that means the computer player. What do they call it? Contrarius or whatever. Produce food in all your farms. Yeah, so it looks like it's really replicating all of the normal actions of a game. It's interesting. Hopefully, this is a simple kind of a AI to run, because if it really is as simple as, hey, flip over the top card, do what it says, that'd be fantastic. I enjoy AI systems like that in solo games. This is a huge deck. Oh, okay, so it's got different... So this is Solitaria for team. Let's take a look at these backs really quick. So it's got the regular Solitaria in different stages, 1s and 2s. Here's Contrarius, and then Solitaria team, ranked 1 and ranked 2. Okay, so different types of cards that you can use depending on the type of opponent that you want to be playing against. And then I'm guessing that there's also levels and difficulties that you can kind of customize. So the player who purchases the last personality card or builds the last receives 15 points, or builds the 15 cards, gets the 7 points. Okay, so that's just like a reminder of the normal rules card. So very cool, neat. I like the sound of that. That sounds like an interesting solo mode for a very popular, very, very popular Euro game, Concordia. So that's Concordia Solitaria. Thanks for coming by another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. My name is Chris Yee. Have yourselves a fantastic day.